at the same time, you guys have like the highest rate of cancer and all that going on.
Because they rape cows.
That's no good.
I'm telling you, man.
Yeah.
Breastfeeding is not allowed from cows. And I agree too.
Thank you very much.
And at the same time, you guys have like the highest rate of cancer and all that going on.
Let's see that because I didn't know even this one.
Yeah,
You showed me that.
Evil, man. Yeah, evil.
I just don't understand why I shouldn't.
I believe that the human body isn't built for it.
Yeah. Why is that?
Just dietary, like digestively, we struggle to process it.
Yes. Because
I
obviously
don't drink breast milk, but I drink milk.
from a cow's breast.
Oh yeah, from a cow.
It is breast milk, isn't it? It comes from a breast.
It's true.
What do you think about it?
What do I think about it?
Should we be doing it, or do you think that it's had its day now and we did it for
You know what?
survival?
I've been over there about the pig in the cage.
Yeah.
And it does make you think about things.
Does, doesn't it?
No, I disagree.
Why, man?
Because of all the antibodies a baby would get.
Antibiotics or antibodies?
It does.
It does,
So
you know what,
don't
'cause it's
think
hidden,
about
isn't
it.
it?
You just go to
It's-
Tesco, get your 4 pints.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have your cereal, not think about it.
Do you think if you saw a cow getting violated under the you-know-what just to produce the milk, do you think you'd think differently if you were then to go and buy something with milk in or a
Maybe,
coffee?
maybe.
You probably would, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
This is
maybe.
the message, see, because it's hidden, it's buried, and we're digging it up
Just
to show
carrying
people.
on.
Yeah, adults are drinking breast milk that is causing massive suffering across the world to cows who don't deserve it, man.
For human or for cow?
What's that?
For cows or?
No, humans drink cow milk, don't they? You know, like
Oh,
we have
yeah,
milk
yeah,
and stuff.
yeah.
So we were saying, like, you know, these cows are stuck in horrible conditions, living lives of misery, just so we can have a coffee.
Makes you think about it then.
Yeah. Just life.
Yeah, it's like.
It's just life, innit?
Yeah.
Mate, look at this. Oh no. They're stuck in these. Farms, these facilities, just lying in their own excrement. And then as soon as they have babies, they're taken from them.
Yeah.
And it's just evil, man. Like all this, just so we can have a bit of milk in our coffee or tea. You know what I mean? Or
Like breast milk. I was like,
it is from cows. It's the same.
I mean,
What do you think?
it's not bad.
Behind dairy is a lot of evil, misery, suffering. Like, it's not good, but people don't see it because it's hidden. And I've got some footage on my phone that could make people cry. It's that bad. But people don't see it, they don't think about it. Cows getting raped and stuff like that. What do you think? Do you know that goes on, or?
You see, the thing is, I'm African. We respect food.
You what, sorry?
We respect our food.
Do you like animals at all, like dogs, cats, or anything like that? Would you feel sorry for an animal if I just kicked it in the or something like that, or if I raped a dog in that bush? Like,
No, I mean now, if you said that human is, I mean, animals come to first is a human.
it's what, sorry?
The first thing
Yeah.
is this human did this to live.
Maybe back in the day. Yeah, so
Before-
there's no need to do this anymore. So people are still doing it, and we're here to say, look, this is evil now. There's too many people. We're getting these cows, confining them in spaces, raping them. We shouldn't be raping cows for a coffee, should we? Yeah,
So I have grown up taking milk.
Yeah.
but
I did as well. Until
Yeah.
I realised that everything we buy, cheese, milk, coffee, you know, anything that's got milk in, is a result of rape and misery. It's just a mass production, like a production line of cows getting raped, basically. That's what it is. But obviously, people don't think about that.
I think when you think about it from the point of it being like multi-millionaire kind of companies,
Yeah.
that's where it comes in. But like I said, where I come from,
Yeah.
we learn how to respect food, so we don't really.
Yeah. When you say respect, in these countries, is there anything respectful about abusing animals just so you get a product from it? You know, so would you say there's a good way to kill an animal, a good way to forcefully impregnate the animal to get the milk? Like, what do you mean by respect?
Don't take it like the business side. Okay.
Don't what, sorry?
Don't take it in the business side.
What do you mean? Don't.
I mean, they did this people because of business.
Well, they do it because everyone drinks it. So if people
everyone
stopped drinking it,
drink-
it wouldn't happen. So you've got to see the footage again, haven't you, to see it?
Yeah.
That's not a cow, but it happens to cows. They rape cows. like that.
That's no good.
I'm telling you, man,
Yeah,
this is what they
that's
do.
not
So this happens behind the scenes just so we can have milk.
Yeah.
Now we're here to say that is not on, man.
Yeah,
So
that's not good.
It's not good.
I mean, we don't force our animals to have sex, if that's what you mean. Like,
Yeah.
we don't. So if
What's the population of your country?
oh, we're millions.
Yeah.
I don't.
It should be like 50.
15 million.
Yeah, 50 million.
We are a lot. And
do you
it's a very agricultural place, so
Yeah.
cows, goats, and whatnot. It's way of
Do you
life.
think to feed 50 million people that everyone is going to have a cow where they just milk it, or do you think it needs to be mass produced? I'm not saying they don't exist, but largely, like the higher percentage of of milk is come from factory farms.
Especially here, I'm not gonna lie. But
Yeah.
like I said, like where I come from, we have like the West,
Yeah.
and they literally just huts people.
Yeah.
That's their way of life. They've grown up
Yeah.
taking care of cows and everything.
Yeah.
And they produce the milk and they send it like to other places. But
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I say, when I grew up, I had a cow. It was called Peace, and it literally.
That's ironic, isn't it?
Yeah. It was literally like my source of milk
Yeah.
till the day it died.
Yeah, but it happens over and over and over again. You know,
Yeah.
sometimes, mate, you know, the cows, they've got no life left.
Yeah.
And they've got nothing left. They've just been milked and milked and raped and milked. And then all of a sudden, they chop them up into
But
pieces and eat
you
them.
showed me in the picture, that's no good.
I know, man, I know,
didn't
it's
accept
evil.
that one, yeah.
And we are here to speak to people like yourself who've got a heart and, who can think for themselves and say, we're not going to
I've
fund
never
this.
seen that because I didn't know even this one.
Yeah,
You showed me that.
evil, mate. Yeah, evil. And mate, if you think there's 80 billion people, if you said there's 8 billion people on this earth, 80 billion animals
Yeah.
get used, abused, and exploited for us, just so we can have a bit of milk or a bit of cheese. Do you think? I understand what you're saying. So back there, these farms are not like the factory
No,
farms, as you
they're
say,
not.
even though they do exist on a big scale.
Probably, yeah.
Would you say that from the cow's point of view, in a small farm, who is going to get forcefully impregnated and have children, have his milk took, do you think that is okay, or would you say that it's the same? 'Cause for me, I think if you were the victim, I think it would be the same if you were in a factory farm or a small farm. You know what I mean? And like when I show people this, they're disgusted, but then they'll go somewhere and buy milk. But they're funding this. They're funding it. Do you know what I mean? It's not good, man. They drag the calves away. Look. Now the cows go through emotional distress as well, trying to get their babies back. You know what I mean? See that?
Oh yeah.
Look at that, chasing the baby. Look.
Yeah.
No, that is evil, isn't it? There's no other word for that. It's cruel, and it's cruelty. There's 2 words for it. I just think as a victim, you just wouldn't want to be in that position. And the fact that we don't need milk, I don't think we should be drinking it. You know, it's not necessary. You know, I'm not gonna fall over because I haven't had a glass of milk. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Definitely, it's not necessary. But just imagine like this, something like this. Drinking that one is not necessary, but sometimes it's like enjoyable.
Get enjoyment from a lot of things. You know, like I'd get enjoyment probably from stealing a purse and spending the money, but it doesn't mean it's morally justified. You know what I mean? So, if there's milk in that, it might bring us a bit of pleasure, but the cost of that, the price is mass rape and impregnation. You know.
How did now the animal rights? What did it say for this one?
What do we think?
Company or human rights?
No, there's no protection. The RSPCA will pretend to protect them. They won't. There's no rights. There's no certain living conditions. They just lie in shit. They piss down their own leg. They tremble in fear. They cry. They scream. They get raped. This is why we're saying.
What did they say for this?
Nothing, because it's so big. They won't stop it.
No, I mean.
RSPCA or.
Yeah.
Well, they just put a stamp on it and go, yeah, it's fine.
Is it?
That's all they do. Yeah.
Because this is food for us.
Yeah.
Like say if a person has problems breastfeeding their child, to afford things like Aptamil or to think about plant-based alternatives. So the literal alternative for them is milk from.
And who's that? Sorry.
Like where I come from.
Yeah.
That's like the alternative. But here you guys have very many alternatives. You have oats.
Are you living here? The RSPCA won't even come out to a call of a dog being abused as long as the dog's got shelter and water. They don't give a f***. I mean, it's all bullshit, man.
But if you put this one, breastfeeding needs to stop.
Yeah.
But people, they don't understand what you mean. I mean,
You didn't understand, but you do now.
You need to more explanation. You need to put that.
I did to you. Now you've seen that now,
I
haven't you?
didn't know before.
Oh yeah, of course, man. Yeah. But now you've seen that, you know, don't you?
Yeah. Thank you.
I mean, I moved here. But
Yeah. So you live here. You don't live there, do you? So I could say, some humans somewhere need to kill humans to survive, but as a person in this country at this time, we don't need to be funding evil, and we do. So I understand what you're saying. Like some people have to do it. Some people need to do what they need to do to survive, but we don't. Like I can just walk into Tesco now and get a Huel, and it's a nutritious drink. I don't need to have milk. You know what I mean? I don't need to have cow's milk.
Me, I would blame the whites. I'm not gonna lie. I come from.
Yeah.
We are told to love, and at the same time, you guys have like the highest rate of cancer and all that going on, and we are healthy because we depend on like natural stuff as well.
But regardless,
what would be the alternative? Like, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah. So everything that you have with milking, such as pizza, ice cream, cakes, milkshakes, I have as well, but I just don't have it from the cow. You know, I have soy milk, oat milk, almond milk. There's all kinds of different milk. Like, we don't need cow's milk, but because we've been conditioned to believe we do, people just accept it. I think now people are understanding that we don't need it. It's not necessary for the body. You know. And like, if you would have gone in there today, is the milk in that?
No. I don't
even know.
Okay, well, if you go to say Starbucks, it's a mango, isn't it?
No, it's just mango and
Yeah. Well, if that was a normal coffee with milk, you can just have that with soy milk. And more people are waking up to it now. So like, more people are like thinking about it. I don't blame people for not understanding that because it's not on show.
I just don't understand why I shouldn't if I'm not doing anything.
Well, I'll give an example.
wrong.
So they do this to cows, yeah. So they forcefully impregnate the cows. So this is happening on a mass scale. This is like beyond belief. You wouldn't get your breath if you actually saw the numbers. There's something on YouTube. It's called Dominion. Please watch it, and you'll understand why I do what I do. Like, that is a CAFO farm in America, and they're forced to spend their life in a pen, week after week, month after month, just lying in their own shit, and then the babies are taken from them soon after being born and often locked away in crates known as hutches. If you were in a survival situation like, you know, your granddad might have been, you know, up with his farm, I could understand going, okay, I need that cow. But look at us, man. No one here is struggling to survive, are they? You know what I mean?
Maybe
It's just,
everybody needs to have like a cow in order to understand its
or
life.
just
as well.
not have a cow. Just don't have a cow.
No, you know how people have dogs, you know?
Yeah.
And if you ever tell somebody I'm gonna like, you know, off your dog,
Yeah.
they would go ballistic.
Exactly.
They need to do that for the cow as well. And
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they will understand that, okay, you know, this is life as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
But until people try to put respect to those things,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard
Yeah.
to understand like
If you get the victim and you say, like, you know, you've got a cow in a cage getting fisted, whatever, and then you've got a dog, people will defend the dog but not the cow. But
Exactly.
if you take that back to like slavery days and you look at slavery or any kind of injustice, the victim is the victim. It doesn't matter what you think of the victim. The victim is the victim, innit? Do you know what I mean? It's the same as that. It's like the pig or the cow is going to feel shit just like the dog would feel shit. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. It's all about equality, man. It's like, why are we doing this, man? For a bit of milk, for a bit of milk. It's mad.
Yeah, maybe in the future. But I mean, living without the milk or something like that, or like cheese.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's too hard, but yeah. But
Well, the first stop is milk. So it's like soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk.
definitely. Yeah.
There's loads of milks, man. That's the first step. Then as you start looking into it, watch Dominion, watch Earthlings, watch all these like documentaries on animal agriculture, and you'll understand it's so unnecessary and evil, man. You know what I mean?
he is Asian, like Persian as well.
Yeah.
I'm African.
Yeah.
We literally like the whole lifestyle. There's definitely gonna be a
And me,
cow
me as
or
well.
something in there.
Yeah.
So-
I'm the same, man. Like, I'm, you know, all my ancestors were drinking milk, but I don't agree with my ancestors. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what they were doing. I'm like, that is wrong, man. Do you know what I mean? It's
When you think about it from like you say, like a large scale,
Yeah.
they're treated very harshly.
yeah.
But
I mean, I'm not gonna fund a cow to get raped because I wouldn't rape a cow myself. I'm not gonna fund a pig to get chopped up or gassed because I wouldn't do that myself. You know what I mean? It's simple as that. It's just all it is like an extension of morals. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're not changing your ways. You're just going, oh, I realise I'm not that person. You know what I mean?
yeah, maybe in the future.
even the